Why didn't you tell me that Rafe had diabetes?
I'm sorry.
We found Zach playing with one of his syringes.
Oh, God.
I know you made him a cake.
He didn't eat the cake?
No, he didn't eat the cake.
I'll talk to him.
No, talk to me. How did it start? How did this happen?
He was diagnosed when he was 8. He was thirsty all the time. I didn't know. And then the teachers took away his bathroom passes because they thought he was trying to get out of the classroom. You know, who needs to drink water that much?
He didn't tell you himself?
Right, no. He didn't want to cause any trouble for me. You know, that's Rafe. Man of the house at 8 years old. Nick.
No, look, you've had time to process all of this information, okay?
I know,
This is something.
I'm sorry.
So then what happened?
I had been working long hours. Then he went into shock. It happened at school, and they rushed him to the hospital. March 16th of 99. I never drove so fast.
Wow. You remember the date?
It was the day that I almost lost our little boy.
So you tell me Rafe almost died.
I didn't want it to come out like that.
No, I know. I understand that diabetes is a serious thing. I just didn't realize.
I didn't know either. I do now. I mean, it changed everything with all the medicine and the doctors.
Yeah, I gotta write this down. I'm gonna get
I'll get the information for you.
Okay. Well, does he take care of himself?
He's very good about it. You know, he knows if he doesn't, then...
What?
Well, you know, diabetes is controllable, but, you know, you never know. He's been to the ER 4 other times, and it wasn't because he wasn't careful. Sometimes it just happens.
Wow, this must have been very hard on you.
It's scary.
How'd you pay for this stuff? All through waitressing?
What choice did I have?
You did have a choice. I could have helped you out. You know, I could have helped pay some of the bills with the insurance or something. If I'd known that somebody needed me, if I'd known I had a kid.
Let's say you knew. It was 8 years ago. What kind of father would you have been?
Yes, Rafe, I told Zach and Jude about your diabetes because I didn't want them to be afraid of the needles. And I wanted them to understand why you prick your finger and why you have to eat special food.
The same foods as everybody else.
Okay. A certain diet, whatever you want to call it.
Now you're an expert, right?
I never said I was an expert.
So don't tell me what to do.
Rafe, I didn't mean to embarrass you. But I do the cooking in this house when there is cooking to be done. And if we go out or order in, I need to know what you can eat so I don't make you sick. You know, I'm not your mom. This is all new to me, so I need your help because I don't want to make you sick. So we're here now. Why don't you just tell me now what you can eat and what you can't eat, you know? I'll keep the food in the house if you need... You know, a special snack or something that I can keep in the car in case your blood sugar...
Okay, I don't know how Daisy stands you.
How do you know Daisy?
What?
Daisy.
Gus was showing me pictures of everybody.
Thought you might have seen her. She's in the juvie center that you just got out of.
Yeah? What does she do?
I love my Daisy, but you know how it is with moms and teenagers.
No, I don't.
Well, sometimes they don't get along.
Not my mother and me.
I think it might be a mother-daughter thing. But actually, things have been much better between us since she was in the juvie center.
Why? Because she wasn't here?
No, because she's getting the help that she needs. It hasn't been easy. I miss her. You know, she had just been here a few months when all this happened. Daisy didn't always live here. She was adopted.
You adopted her?
No. I gave her up for adoption when she was a baby.
Why?
Because I was so very young.
So was my mother, but at least she waited.
Waited for what?
To push me off on other people. Look, I'm old enough now, I can deal, but I'm not some baby.
Well, first of all, we're not just other people. We are your family. And I didn't push her off on anybody. I loved her, and I placed her with a family where I knew she'd be better off.
Okay, I've got news.
What?
I don't want to say anything until I was 100% sure, but I've been talking to the judge and using my Lewis connections.
You're talking to the judge? Which judge?
You know, the judge just sent Desi away to juvie, the same judge that's going to let her out today.
8 years ago, I was working for the feds. I had no life. I was just going after the people that tried to kill my father. I was living in a crappy hotel room. I was drinking too much. I was smoking too much. I was a danger to myself, let alone anybody trying to spend time with me.
And if an 8-year-old boy came into that life?
Well, I don't know, Natalia. I don't know. Things might have changed. You said to me, you've got a son. At this point in my life, I didn't want kids. I didn't think I'd ever get married. Then I met Harley, and I wanted that. I wanted that more than anything. I wanted it more than the revenge for my father's death.
Joe would have wanted that for you, too.
But if you had told me, hey, you have a son, you have somebody in this world that needs you, somebody that's sick.
Don't ever let him hear you call him
I would
sick,
have been
okay?
there for him. I would have been there for him, and I would have been there for you.
I wanted to give you a picture for your wallet.
That's right. That's your one.
I have tons of pictures.
Thanks.
What else do you want to know about him?
Well, I'd like to know any other big stuff that you want to tell me. Like diabetes? If he was going to be living with me, I should know these things, no?
Big, like diabetes? No.
He said that he likes to play ball and he likes going to games, but he doesn't play because... Why is that? Is it because of the diabetes?
No. He can do whatever he wants, but he's bad at it. And he knows it. But he still loves going to the games.
So he likes to go to the games. The Cub games?
Of course.
All right. So let me get this straight. He likes baseball. Cubs. But he doesn't play because he sucks. That's my boy.
3 guesses what his favorite food is.
Spicy chili dogs at Wrigley Field. Really?
Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah, I mean, he can't eat them very much. It messes with
No,
his
yeah,
blood
no,
sugar.
let me just get this right. So he likes baseball, he likes the Cubs, he likes spicy chili dogs, and he can't play because he sucks. That's amazing. You know, the best times in my life were with my father at that ballpark.
I should have went to work.
This is one of those times where you say I'm sorry, and it's not enough. It's not nearly enough, but I am sorry that you had to go through all of this alone.
I was mad at you for a long time.
Because I left.
No, because you could. I knew you were out there somewhere moving on with your life. But I had a little piece of you with me every day. With the same killer smile and the same tough guy attitude. You could forget us, but I couldn't.